Hi, this is Jim Anderson with Psalmtree CFO, and I want to talk to you briefly about a book that set me off in a whole new direction career-wise that I think is important not just for me, but for everyone. There's a sea of change happening in our economy, and especially in the last few years, especially with the Great Resignations and with COVID and with so much more technology available to us to work remotely, and the way the economy is going, it's more efficient for people to work remotely. And with the gig economy, I mean, there's just all kinds of things that are going on right now that make the world of work different and make business different and the way we conduct business different. And in our economy in the United States, we are more of a knowledge economy. We're not like the manufacturing that we used to be. We have these natural resources that we can use in our economy, and we do dominate in these areas well. But as we move forward into the future, with the way things have changed, knowledge and wisdom is becoming increasingly important, especially as we have moved into an era where there is relative truth, where people believe that there is no single truth. That, you know, if gravity exists for one person and the other person decides it doesn't, then to them it doesn't. But reality is reality, and so we need to get back to recognizing what reality really is. And well, that's kind of a side thing there I'm getting off on. But the idea here is that I want to review this book, Expert Secrets. This is a book that changed my perception of my value. I have had throughout my career felt like I was, in a particular job, and as loyalty and with employees and employers has diminished, and people are changing jobs faster, it's what your value is your personal expertise and your particular specialty. And that's what this book helps you to draw out. I think it makes a whole lot of sense to pick up a copy of this, especially now that you can get a free copy of this for just shipping and handling, and get a copy of this book to read and learn how to sell your expertise. I mean, I think that this makes total sense. This is a good place to start. There are all kinds of other resources that you're going to want to go to out there, but this is a good foundation. This is a good place to learn where to start and how to think about what you have to sell with you as a person, the value that you bring as an individual, you specifically, the expert, in whatever it is that you are an expert in. This book will help you to become the expert by helping you to find your voice, to teach you a framework to put that expertise in, and where it fits in the marketplace, how you can choose a particular niche to sell your expertise in this information economy, information and knowledge. We can find all kinds of information on the internet, but it's not useful unless you can pair it with knowledge. And so that's where we come in. This is the human element that we can use the internet with. There is just a real opportunity here to create offers that people cannot refuse because there's something unique you have to offer that they can't find anywhere else that they need. The knowledge that they need to make use of the information that's available to them. There's a whole process in here in turning that he talks about the Epiphany Bridge, the hero's 2 journeys, the Epiphany Bridge script, and the 4 core stories. And the stories that you tell, you got to create belief. There are ways to multiply your efforts, strategies of using the internet. And there are chapters in here on becoming your customers, becoming the guide for your customers, becoming someone that your customers are going to go to specifically for what it is that you have to offer. And it talks about the different ways that you can do these things. Like you can do webinars, or webinars have been successful. And he tells you how to put together a webinar in this book. And he teaches you about the marketing secrets for the value ladder. Russell Brunson, the author of this book, teaches his method, which is the method of using a value ladder, making your customer making small commitments and moving forward. Trust is a big issue in this economy as well. And so helping your customers to take small risks and take one step forward is a good psychological angle to come from in terms of building relationships with customers. So I highly, highly recommend this book. That you read this and study it. It may be in your future. For people like me that have gone past our main working years in life, as you get into your senior years, we need to pass our wisdom on to the younger generation to give them shorter learning curves. And what such a great opportunity we have to do that now. So with this, I recommend that you go to the link below this video and get yourself a free copy of this just for shipping and handling, and you'll be glad you did. And so I appreciate you taking the time to listen to my review. I highly recommend Russell Brunson and his ClickFunnels system, but don't spend your money and waste your money on those nice shiny objects, the product like ClickFunnels, until you know what you're doing. You need to get this book first, and then you can think about how you're going to use the tools that he sells to make money. With that, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.